Hello everyone and welcome back to Real Life Alpha. So topic for this video will be being a beta provider and the dangers it entails. So just before we start, don't forget to smash the like button and sub if you haven't done so. Thank you. That really helps me out. So that out of the way, let's carry on. So I'd like to address this strategy of being a beta provider and overall see it as a losing strategy and what it consists and also the dangers that involves for men. So for someone who's new to this type of content, such a man that is a beta provider would be the one that, essentially provides stability and prosperity to a woman in a relationship with her. So examples would be you as this provider, you pay for the woman's bills, you give her shelter, you buy her clothes, you provide her company, so on and so forth. So basically, you primarily satisfy all of her non-sexual needs, but still, however, you can get some bedroom fun with her, but your relationship is strictly transactional. And the thing is, she would not reward you with her body if you did not do all of those things for her. So if you don't satisfy all of her other needs, she does not give you, some. So to think of it, it is, widely known that such a man would be the ideal man for any woman by society standards. This is the quintessential good man, the good guy that all women deserve. This is also the type of man that we are, told and educated to become. So my objective with this video is to tweak your dating strategy so you do not fall into this trap. So I'm going to lay down this scenario for you to reflect and analyze. Let's say that you're still quite young and your life is coming together more or so every year. Still at that stage, most very attractive women do not give you the time of day, especially when you are at your youngest and in your 20s. The attention that you get is mostly from, post-war women, women over 35, these mature or these cougars, and 3s and 4s, so not attractive women. Now, if you were to exercise a bit of control and maturity, you should not give, this audience any time of day. And why? You being such a man, you're providing way too much value for these women. You might have heard a line something like as follows: men age like fine wine and women age like milk. And realize that you are not giving these women, or any women for that matter, the tingles. You're not exciting and you're not dangerous to them. On the contrary, you're quite boring and predictable, and women do not want that. In that sense, you are what women need, but not what they truly want. So you might be asking yourself, what are the dangers of being a beta provider? Well, first of all, your resources go to waste on a woman that brings nothing to the relationship but her body for the most part. If she was a former hottie, obviously she will not give you the time of day in her 20s because she wants to hook up with the hot losers. Bear in mind that the Chads did not pay for her body when it was fresher and younger, and now she wants you to pay full price for a used product. Now, following that, you were not her first choice or priority, and she settled down with you. Now, guys, I urge you to not accept Chad's sloppy seconds. By mistake, if you marry her, she is entitled to half of your wealth, even if she cheats. She also has the option to leave you if you fail to provide. She will not stick around during your struggles. Now, another danger that I thought of was she can potentially baby trap you. So if she gets pregnant, then you are the one on the hook for child support. And the child, itself does not necessarily need to be yours, especially if you make, once again, the mistake to marry her. There's always the possibility of her to cheat on your back, but to keep you, ideally, as her husband. So guys, a course of action, remember, always to wrap it with a love glove, make sure you buy the protection, because if she provides that protection to you, she will very likely poke holes in it, so it only takes one. Dispose of that thing yourself down the toilet with no traces. Do not throw it in the rubbish bin. Please, she can get it back and she can inseminate herself. Also, don't believe that she's on the pill, and do not give in to the nonsense of "don't you trust me" card. Never take what a woman says at face value. In the case that she's actually knocked up, do a paternity test. If it's negative, then she cheated on you and you should ghost her ASAP. Now, I might sound a bit mean, but these are essential preventative measures for us men. The thing is, if I rape a woman and she gets knocked up, I go to prison for 2 decades. And she gets, support from the government. On the other hand, if she baby traps me, then I'm on the hook for child support, basically for at least 18 years, if not for life, and I'm also heavily pressured to marry her. In that sense, I cannot walk away from that predicament, and basically my life is destroyed for the sake of her happiness. Also, don't forget that women come out completely unpunished for these acts. These behaviors are even praised by society. So to finish, remember that you can vote with your feet by walking away from these situations, and do not forget to continuously consume red pill content on a regular basis, just to keep your head fresh in the game. Remember that relationships nowadays are completely ruined from today and beyond by women in feminism, and it's up to them to sort out all the damage. Keep in mind that women are a luxury for men. We do not need them, but we want them. Guys, this is Real Life Alpha. Don't forget to like, share, and sub. Thank you.